At Knight Transport, we're more than just trucks. We're family. Today we want to introduce you to someone who works very hard behind the scenes to keep our drivers safe and successful. So Josh, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with Knight?
So I've been at Knight a little under a year, about 10, 11 months. It started with Dale coming in and kind of handing that torch over. So I'm very proud to be here. I'm glad for my opportunity.
I like it. What made you work in the trucking industry?
So I came in the trucking industry as a transportation manager,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really out of a love of logistics.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked kind of problem solving and figuring out, how to make the chessboard work. So
And spreadsheets, lots of spreadsheets.
I love spreadsheets, yeah. It was really out of a love for transportation just as a puzzle and trying to work on how to make that system work. And then coming from there into safety,
You're
coming
good.
from there into safety was more about that human connection. As I was a transportation manager, I really connected with a lot of my fleet drivers. When you're on the other side of the glass door, right, you kind of just see a truck barreling down the road and you don't really think about how much work goes from getting that driver and that load from point A to point B. And that's the answer to that question is a human. It's a person sitting there. And so me coming into safety was just sort of that human connection and remembering that our drivers are people and those people deserve to be cared for too.
I appreciate that. What do you enjoy most about working with our drivers? Other than getting razzed all the time.
Well, it's just the wide breadth of experiences, hearing all the stories. There's nothing quite like trucker stories. And, just getting to know everybody and getting to know where we've been, what they've seen, kind of what they've been through.
When drivers hear safety, they sometimes think that someone is out to get them. I mean, really, it's like being a dad to, a bunch of drivers. So how would you describe your role that isn't dad at work?
Well, I feel like my role is more of a facilitator, more of a keeper. I feel like my essential part of my job is to ensure that my drivers go home with all their fingers and toes, that they go home in the same condition they came to us in, and that, I keep them safe and everyone around them safe and facilitate their ability to do what they do every day.
What is one piece of advice you'd give to a professional driver?
One piece of advice I would give is don't travel over roads you haven't seen. Pre-trip planning is very important, and I feel like as drivers get more experience and they get more tenured, that piece tends to be forgotten about because I've driven over this stretch of highway 30 times. But it's really, really critical to always make sure that you do your pre-trip planning, you understand where you're going, you check the weather, you make sure you're prepared.
What makes Knight different from other companies?
So what I feel like makes Knight different is that we are really close to boots on the ground. Our leadership team here, we're not 6 floors up behind locked doors. All of the drivers can come to us, any of us, anytime. We all are driven to really facilitate what they do and make it as easy for them as possible. You're not a statistic, you're not a spreadsheet, you're a human being in a truck and you're out there doing the job for us that requires getting done.
All right, we'll give you a little fun question. What is something most people don't know you do outside of work?
So I love snowboarding. I'm an avid snowboarder. So
All right, what's your favorite place to go?
I like to go to Whistler.
Okay, so if a new driver was thinking about joining Knight, what would you want them to know about us?
That you're not a number. You're not a statistic. We're built by a driver for drivers, and we really take that home. When you come here, you're a human being out there doing the job for us, and we appreciate that. Really just that, you're here, and I messed this part up.
It's fine. You did the first one good.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite part, lightning round.
Yes.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
Early morning or night driving?
Night driving.
Favorite truck?
Peterbilt.
Favorite roadside food?
Tilquito.
Mountains or beach?
Mountains.
Okay, I'm throwing in a curveball for you.
Okay.
If you were in the octagon,
Ooh.
what would your walkout song be?
Oh, I'm not good at those. With the bodies hit the floor.
Yes, good choice. Okay. Well, everybody, thanks for joining along. Josh, thank you so much for for letting us get to know you. Everybody, this This is Josh, our safety director over at Knight. Stay tuned as we continue to introduce more people who help make Knight the great place we are. Drive safe, and we'll see you on the road.